6:30, so we'll call to order the city council meeting for March 3rd, 2025. Would you call the roll, please?
Kathy Griffith,
Here.
Sid Porter,
Here.
Melissa Hunt,
Here.
Louis Williams,
Here.
Adam Webb,
Here.
Rob Clark,
Here.
Mark Ham.
Here. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 2 is our consent docket.
Make a motion we approve consent docket items A through C.
Second.
We've had a motion and a second. Would you call the roll, please?
Sid
The vote?
Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams,
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, consent docket passes. Item 3 is consider rezoning application number RZ-1048 located in the southwest quarter of Section 29, Township 10, Range 2 West, being north of Southeast 34th Street and east of Sunny Lane Road from A1 Rural Agriculture District to A2 Suburban Agriculture District, and approve ordinance number 3425, application by Darren Shane Davidson. The Planning Commission recommended approval 8-1, and this is in Ward 1.
Good evening, Mayor, City Council. The subject site is located north of Southeast 34th Street and east of Sunny Lane Road. Let me just preface this by stating that item number 4 is a companion item to this item number 3. So once again, the subject site is located north of Southeast 34th Street and east of Sunny Lane Road. It is currently zoned A1, and it is being developed with a residential house on the east side. The applicant is proposing to rezone the property to A2 Suburban Agricultural District to allow for the existing lot to be split into 2 lots of approximately 2.5 acres each. A residential home is planned for the newly created lot to the west. Public water and sewer does not currently serve the site. The lot to be split is proposing access from Windmill Road, that's within the Falls addition, to Davidson Drive, which is a rural private road easement at the southern end of the existing lot, with an additional private access easement that runs east to west across the newly created lot that would be to the west. It should be noted that access by emergency personnel is currently insufficient at this location. However, Cider Lane to the north does provide access for emergency services, but that access doesn't come all the way down to the lots. Direct access to these subject properties will require fire access road improvements, gate modification, and some trimming of landscaping along Davidson Drive, which the applicant has stated and is willing to do. This application is only seeking to change the zoning districts from A1 to A2 to allow for the lot split, and due to the proposed use, an amendment to the plan is not necessary. Although access to the subject site is a concern, staff does recommend approval contingent upon construction and inspection personnel using Windmill Road as the access up through Davidson Drive. Cider Lane can be used for emergency services only. The applicant shall provide fire access along Davidson Drive that meets fire construction standards, including improvements to the gate at Davidson Drive and at Windmill. And that the applicant shall trim the trees along Davidson Drive to provide access to fire personnel and equipment. Thank you.
So is the access road, or the road to get from lot 1 to lot 2, once it splits, is that on the north or south border?
It's on the south end.
It's on the south, okay.
Yes. It's a 40-foot wide access easement
Okay,
with a
very good.
maintenance agreement between the two.
Okay, thank you.
Nobody has signed up. Is there anybody here that would like to speak on this issue, this item? No? Any other questions from the council? We just need a motion.
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
I've had a motion and a second. Would you call the vote, please?
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. Item 4 is the companion item, consider approval of a lot split located in southwest quarter of Section 29, Township 10 North, Range 2 West, being north of Southeast 34th Street and east of Sunny Lane Road, application by Darren Shane Davidson.
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
Would you call the vote, please?
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. Item 5 is consider approval of an agreement with the Oklahoma Department of Environmental Quality for the funding of a new grapple truck, capital planning and resiliency.
Mayor and council, the city of Moore has received a grant from the Oklahoma Department of Environmental Quality for the replacement of a diesel-fueled grapple truck, also known as a Terminator. The new truck will be a CNG truck. The total cost of the truck is $305,172.76. The grant will cover 100% of the cost. As a stipulation of the grant, a 2009 diesel-fueled grapple truck will be scrapped once the new truck is received.
Great.
That's, $305,000 for one piece of equipment.
Yes.
It's very expensive to run a city, so good job on the grant.
Yes.
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
Had a motion and a second. Would you call the vote?
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. Item 6, consider authorizing the city manager to negotiate a contract with TAP Architecture and RDG Architecture for a new public safety facility.
Mayor and council, we had the interviews with the finalist for the proposed public safety facility, and the recommendation from the committee is to go with TAP RDG, so would request approval to begin to negotiate that contract.
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
This is the, you had a motion and a second. Would you call the vote?
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes, and I was just going to say this is exciting, and I don't know, once we are able to get a contract, then they'll start the very beginning phases or stages of design of a new public safety center for our police and our firefighters. So this is exciting, and looking forward to this, and when we'll present it to the voters in a while from now. Item 7 is consider declaring a Volvo EW 180E GPE wheel excavator in Public Works as surplus and authorize the sale to Cleveland County in the amount of $215,000 and utilize the funds to purchase the Volvo ECR 145 FL5 crawler excavator from GW Van Kempel Company in the amount of $256,000 using Sourcewell Cooperative Purchasing Contract number 011723 VCE.
Mayor and council, we have a rubber-tired wheel excavator that we've utilized for digging trenches very close to the road and replacing driveways underneath, or pipe underneath driveways. Also for mowing right-of-way where the weeds get very high along the drainage channel areas and so forth. Because of the terrain, or because it is a wheeled roller, a rubber-tired roller excavator, it doesn't do as well as we had hoped as we go into the channel and have to go through the channel and shape the channels because of its rubber wheels versus a track crawler for an excavator. And so we're asking to trade this particular excavator in, and also along the right-of-ways, we now contract out almost all of our mowing along the right-of-ways, and so we have less use for it. And so we'd like to trade it in and get a little smaller excavator, and that will work better as far as shaping the channels and working in those areas. The county indicated that they were looking for this similar type vehicle or excavator, and asked and said they were interested and they would be willing to go ahead and pay the trade-in value for this particular excavator, and we're asking that we go ahead and declare it a surplus and do that, and also utilize the funds from the trade-in value or the payment from the county that for the purchase of the new smaller excavator.
So do we have the
There is.
41,000?
Yeah, there is a difference of 41,000, and I've talked to Brooks, and he's indicated that we do have the funds available. We'll just come back and do a budget
Okay,
amendment.
all right, very good, thank you. Make a motion to approve?
Second?
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Would you call the vote?
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. Item 8, consider ordinance number 106425 by adding section 211 of Part 7, Chapter 2, Finance and Taxation Code of the City of Moore for the sale of surplus excavator, providing for severability and providing for a repealer.
Mayor and Council, this ordinance is required because of the item in our charter that requires any sale of personal or real property of a value of more than $25,000 be accomplished through a non-emergency ordinance, which is what this is. This allows us to sell the excavator to Cleveland County for the amount that's greater than $25,000. So this is what allows that to take place.
Make a motion to approve?
Second?
Motion and a second. You call the vote, please.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. We will recess the city council meeting and convene the Moore Public Works Authority meeting. Item 9 is the consent docket.
Make a motion to approve consent docket items A and B.
Second.
I've had a motion and a second. You can call the vote.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. We will recess the Moore Public Works meeting and convene the Moore Risk Management meeting. All members that were present are still present. Item 10 is the consent docket.
Make a motion to approve consent docket items A and B.
Second?
Would you call the vote?
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. We'll recess the Moore Risk Management meeting and reconvene the city council meeting. Item 11. Item A is citizens forum for items not on the agenda. Nobody signed up. Is there anybody here that'd like to address the council? Item B is anything from city council trustees. Oh, I see we do have some guests that are all wearing the similar uniforms. Are y'all, who are y'all?
We are Scout Troop 288, and we have some members from Cub Scout Pack 288 here as well.
Well, fantastic.
Very good.
We're glad to have you, and we're always looking for people to lead in the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you're ever interested in doing that, let our city manager know, and we can make that happen. We're glad to have y'all. And you chose a really good night to be here because you're going to be out. And item C is items from the city trust manager.
Mayor and council, would like to welcome our new fire chief, Ryan Marlar. His first city council meeting as chief, so look forward to working with Chief Marlar. And we will start our budget meetings next week.
Great. And I know Chief Marlar loves when you bring attention to him, so I thought I'd do it one more time. Congratulations.
Yes.
And item 12 is executive session. Section 307, Title 25, Oklahoma statutes permits the public body to meet in executive session for certain specified reasons under certain specified conditions. It's the opinion of the city attorney, the city council may consider and adopt a motion to meet in executive session to discuss the following items. Item A, discuss, consider, and deemed if appropriate to take possible action regarding pending litigation styled City of Moore versus Donna Box, case number CV 2021-272, and authorize legal counsel and staff to take action as necessary and appropriate in the interest of the city of Moore as authorized by Title 25 Oklahoma Statute 307B4.
Make a motion, we convene to executive session?
Second?
Had the motion and a second. Would you call the vote?
Kathy Griffith,
Yes?
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Lisa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, we'll convene to executive session. Probably more like 4
Triple, yeah. It's annoying.
Well, and the piece that I just totally throw up in my mouth about is we're being held hostage
Right.
for history that don't mean anything to anybody but
Except their personal life.
Do I need to sign these things here?
Okay, item C is reconvene from executive session. Again, all members that are still present. And item D is the action.
I'll make a motion to proceed as directed.
second.
Second?
We've had a motion and a second. Call the vote, please.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams,
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. And before German, I see we have a very special state representative here
Oh,
with
yes.
us. You want to say anything?
Would you like to come say a few words, Mr. Blair?
The council, you're all dressed up. That's very nice.
Yeah.
Special order speech. Special order speech.
Well, a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Would you call the vote?
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, we're adjourned. Thank you.
I just now saw this.